Okay, before I start this video, have a look at this book. You can see this. It's called The Real Fauci. Okay, The Real Anthony Fauci, Bill Gates, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Okay, just look at it. It's okay. All right. Now the reason I showed you this. Wait, let me just show you what else. Anything else I have to take? No, nothing else. Okay. Yeah. Too much crazy man. Okay. Anyway. The reason why I showed you this book before I start walking, obviously I can't walk with the book. But the reason I showed you this book is, well, there's a reason. Yesterday, I took a photograph of this book and I posted it on my Facebook. Okay. No sooner I posted it on my Facebook, oh my goodness, people went berserk. They were like, Loy, I had respect for you and I thought you were a sensible person and now you're an anti-vaxxer and oh my goodness. People, I think it is that time of the month where, you know, you get your periods. So both men and women, sometimes they get their periods. So all I did was just show that I purchased this book, and this book was recommended by my friend Robert, who is an American citizen. He is an ex-military, CIA, FBI, you know, all that hi-fi stuff. You'll be like, Loy, what the fuck, you know, you CIA, FBI, ha. Okay, fine, whatever. Listen, just listen. Whatever you don't want to believe, ignore that part. So this guy had told me, Loy, read this book. Because whatever information he has given me until now, be it military or whatever, most of it is not printed in the popular media. So even this book, it was not in the media, it was not shown anywhere. In fact, it is banned from many stores. I've not read it, I still have to read it, and I will put a book review. Okay, so it's banned in many places, it's not spoken about, nobody wants to talk. But the book is a bestseller. In fact, if you see the ratings on Amazon, okay, it's shocking. By the way, I'm not getting any affiliation, any sponsorship, no money, nothing. In fact, I'm not even going to put a link down. You Google search and check this book. Okay. So it has around, I don't know, 2,000 plus reviews or maybe 3,000. All of them, majority, it's 5-star. Hardly 1 or 2% is 1-star. So I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. Now, why do I want to read this? Is it because I'm dying to know about conspiracy theories? Is it because I'm an anti-vaxxer? Now, for those of you who want to jump and say, oh, he's an anti-vaxxer, I've taken my first vaccine. I have to take my second vaccine dose. My wife has taken both. And later on, when they come for children, obviously, at some point, you have to administer, which I'm not very comfortable, but then again, what to do? Okay. But I'm not going to, immediately when they come out with the vaccine, I'm going to get my kid. I'll first wait and see everyone else is safe. Then, okay. So, to answer your first question, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. If I was, I wouldn't get a vaccine. And so many people got angry and upset and they told me, Loy, I've lost my respect for you because I took vaccine. Fine. Okay. I took the vaccine, nothing happened. Okay. Now the funny thing is, the people who took the vaccine, still they got COVID. Before they said, if you take the vaccine, you won't get COVID. They still got COVID. But the only saving grace is, the people who didn't get the vaccine, when they got COVID, they were very serious. The ones who took the vaccine and they got COVID, it was not so serious. Now, wait, I'm coming. I know you want to hear the interesting bit. However, you know, we keep hearing in the news that so many people have died taking the vaccine. How come the news is not reporting that? Then there are other conspiracy theories. Fauci has a vested interest. You know, he has shares in this company or that one. Then there are other people who say, oh, these politicians have investment in these pharma companies. That's why they're pushing. Then some other people say that the pharma companies are pushing the agenda of, oh, so many people died and they're paying the media. Because, you know, when you sell medicines, you make money, right? Otherwise, you don't make money, right? Okay. So now, which one is true? You know, they say there's no smoke without fire, right? There's no smoke without fire. Now, let's understand one thing. The pharmaceutical industry is, and remember, I'm telling you, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, so stop putting these titles on my head. First, listen to what I have to say. It's a known fact that pharmaceutical industries, they are companies, they are business. You know, they're businesses that need to sell a product or service for profit. They're not there for charity. If that was the case, if they were interested in humanity and doing good for our planet, diabetic medicines, so many people die of diabetes. Diabetic medicines, are they cheaper? No, they have gone up, the price has gone up 2000%. The effect is still the same. Do you see them reducing the price of diabetic medicine? No. Okay. You know, cholesterol and heart related diseases. Do you think the prices are going to come down for those treatments? No. In fact, you know that food pyramid, the maximum that they say is you should eat bread and this and that. What is that? That is an unhealthy lifestyle, sugars and breads and all that. But why do they promote it? Because when you're sick, they make money. If you're healthy, they don't make money. No? Oh, look at this. Earthworm, snake. This is so common, man. So many of them, you know. Looks delicious, right? So, anyway. See, I'll give you a real life example. My friend who's a doctor, okay? This is not from somebody else. This is my friend who I personally know. He told me this. You know, when they have meetings, no, doctors have meetings in the hospital. The management tells the doctor, see, listen, when a patient comes in, don't do anything for free. Take an appointment. So we note it down. When you note it down and make it official, we can charge the insurance company money. Okay? And also ask them, do they have an insurance card? So then, if they have an insurance card, give them 2 more tests extra, 3 more tests extra. Because for every test, the insurance company will pay us money. If they don't have insurance, take 2 tests. But if they have insurance, take 5 tests. This is what he has told me, actually told me. Then, they even had a meeting where they actually show a graph. Just imagine, Excel sheet. Dr. Amit, for example, Dr. Amit, an average of 17 tests, revenue so much. Dr. Mishra, these are fake names, not real names. Don't start Google searching who's this. Okay, Dr. 1 is 17 tests, Dr. 2, 34 tests, wow. Dr. Preeti, 47, lizard, 47, 50 tests. And Dr. Punjab, 172 tests. So which doctor do you think is most profitable for them? The doctor who has given 172 tests. Okay, that's one. They actually have these meetings where they discuss. And then the doctor who is giving the least amount of tests, they tell the doctor, see, listen, we're paying you a salary. You better buck up or we'll have to close down or we'll have to get a new doctor. Think about it. In fact, you know, medicines. Have you ever asked yourself when they come out with a new, let's say, Panadol or whatever medicine for cough, cold, anything, you think the pharmaceutical company does not send its representative to the hospital and says, okay, we'll send you X amount of medicine, 40% off. Okay, you can put your margins up. Or we'll give you 200 boxes for free. Or you think they don't agree with the doctor if you achieve your quota of 200 boxes, we'll give you X commission. You think they don't have these deals? Man, me, a small-time YouTuber, I get fucking emails where people tell me, Loy, listen, say that you take resume templates from our website Some other people, Loy, just say that you read and improve your knowledge from this website. Some other people tell me, Loy, just say that this recruitment, they are ready to pay. You know the highest amount that I've been offered, $5,000. $5,000 just to say that, you know, this is a good company. Or what do you think most of the YouTubers are doing? Oh, you know, this game, play this game, it's amazing characters. You think they are sitting and playing that game? No. Celebrities, see, I'm not even going to celebrities who, if you have to make put one single post, Instagram post, oh, I'm trying this milkshake, or I'm trying this you know, energy drink, they charge $50,000 or $500,000, you know, Kim Kardashian. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking of small person like me. If people can offer me, you think they're not offering doctors good money? You think the hospitals do not run their businesses to make money? Now, the amount of vaccines that they are giving, you think it's all for free? You think Moderna, all these companies, Pixar, not Pixar, Pfizer, yeah, Pfizer and all these, they're doing it for free. Mankind, take all the free medicines. You think the CEO who is running the business, he doesn't get a percentage of, okay, the profits, gross net profit has been this much, you don't get a bonus? You think they're doing it? In fact, just listen to the congressional hearings when they call the CEO and they hold them accountable for medicines, this and that. What do they, it's so fake, man. In fact, forget all that. Facebook, why do you think Facebook is allowing certain news to be shown front? They're saying fact checker. Who is the fact checker? It's a human being. And a human being has to follow instructions. See, we live in a day and age today where money does the talking. If you can make a profit and you can keep a lot of people happy, they will keep quiet. The tobacco industry, tobacco causes more harm. But why they're not promoting e-cigarettes? No, because the tobacco industry has a hold. Fast food industry, McDonald's, what is that? Burgers and beef and dairy products. You think all this processed food, which they are using injections to build, so you think it's all healthy? Supplements. You think it's a very good industry, it's good for health? Ask any of your relatives in the village who have never seen a supplement. Do they take supplements? No, but the doctors will say, no, you need vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin F. Bodybuilding supplements. What is written there? These statements are not evaluated by the FDA, Food and Drug Administration. So people are all using loopholes. Oh, see, another worm. Worm! Hello, worm. How are you? Yeah. See this worm? Whee! Yeah, I don't want to hurt it. Yee. Yee. Yeah. See, me and my fetishes. I'll not do that to a snake. See, the point I'm trying to tell you is, we live in a day and age today where money talks. Facebook will say, we value privacy. In fact, the most comedic thing was when Instagram CEO said, Instagram is actually helping youngsters feel better about themselves. It's actually helping them grow. What shit are you talking, man? You know, if you have to succeed in today's world, you have to be able to tell absolute, utter fucking bullshit and say it with a straight face. It's like Kim Kardashian comes out with an underwear and clothes for youngsters and this thing. And imagine, what is Kim Kardashian famous for? Her intellect, her character, her values. You know, I know, we have seen that nice porno. We even know how a vagina looks. We know how she sucks. We know how she can swallow. We have seen all that. But she's a businesswoman. She's respected. And when she came down to Dubai, a place which is known for Islamic values, The number of women with children, ladies, Kim, fuck, forget that. Sunny Leone. What does Sunny Leone stand for? Just Google search. Just be careful. You'll see she holding a nice cucumber. Nice cucumber. I have the nice. It looks fantastic. Yeah. Oh, what acting she did! Fantastic. Oscar nominated. She travels to India and they call her a celebrity, a mother, a character. She is shown with a family photograph. In fact, what is her name? What the fuck is her name? Mia Khalifa. You remember? What is she famous for? And then she came on Hard Talk. Not came. She appeared on Hard. She appeared on Hard Talk, and she said, "I felt so violated. I felt so violated. They just give me $5,000 for the sex scene." And everyone like, oh poor thing. And then she got married and now she's back on OnlyFans. See what a woman of character. Oof. My heart was bleeding. I had tears coming down from those tears were coming out of. We live in a day and age where people they stop using their brains, Oh, you're anti-vaxxer. Oh, you're... Look, don't fall in love with any idea or statement or religious belief or whatever. Use your, between the ears there's something, no? Think. Fauci obviously is a politician, is a businessman. He has vested interest in so many places. He's in a very big position of power. Even if he is guilty, I'm not saying he is, maybe he's not, I don't know. Nothing is going to happen to him. Like this, the better of two, we need to choose between the better of two evils. There's nobody who's a saint. In the world of politics, in the world of money, in the world of power, everybody is corrupt. Everyone. If you have to succeed, you have to embrace the dark side. You have to do what is required. Whether it is sleeping with the employer for a promotion, whether it's offering your ass to a director or getting a Miss World title, whether it's choosing a contestant from a particular country to expand your, viewership base or, keep the sponsors happy because they're selling the products and services. Like Miss India, the markets that it opens. Look at the Indian population, man. Imagine if you take a contestant from a country that is not famous, not known, and nobody knows. Let's say Sierra Leone, that female wins from there. What is the population of Sierra Leone? Who the fuck cares about Sierra Leone? But if you have one contestant where you can push the sales of products, beauty products and supplements to billions of dollars, which contestant from which country? Let's say India, you choose a contestant, 24 billion. Pakistan, 1 billion. Sierra Leone, 500,000. Common sense, which contestant will you choose? It's business end of the day, man. So be it pharmaceutical industry, be it social media, be it even admission for a college or a hospital. We live in a day and age where money talks. That's why when you go for an operation, if they can remove a tooth instead of repairing a tooth, they can cut off a body part instead of saving it, they will do that. And I personally know people who have been doing this. 4 of my teeth were removed, healthy teeth, they were removed because that was more profitable for the guy than just sorting this thing out. I know one guy, he removed a perfect, kneecap. My friend was operating, he told his senior doctor, this kneecap is perfect. He said, are you the doctor or am I the doctor? You're just a junior. Take out his kneecap, put a metallic one. They threw out a perfect kneecap. Why? Because they can make more money. When they have an operation, you have a baby. Normal delivery in UAE is 7,000 dirhams. Caesarean, just put a cut. 25,000. Which one do you think the doctor would love to do? If you say the baby is sick, he'll be kept in an incubator. Per day, 1,500 dirhams. You think they'll not want the baby to be sick? Humanity says, no, we don't want the baby to be sick. But business sense, when people are sick, more products, more services, more medicines are sold. That's how they make money. End of the day, it's all business, it's all money, nothing personal. Just like insurance, they don't offer you insurance to help you gain money if you die tomorrow. I can assure you this much: you take insurance, fire insurance, anything, or accident insurance. When the person you love, who is insured, meets in an accident, the insurance company will try to find a loophole in the contract. Like, real example, this guy, full insurance, motorbike, he died, wife went to take the claim. The insurance company then suddenly brought out a clause. We had agreed for the motorbike to be local made, 135cc. This was a 250cc modified. Sorry, we can't give you the insurance claim. Or there was a fire, my ex-boss, his factory got damaged for a tune of, I think, 12 million or something. So when he claimed the insurance, they said, no, we covered this insurance, unforeseen circumstances, but not sabotage. The sabotage happened in the other factory which affected you. Sorry, we can give you only 2 million, not 12 million. For a guy who paid insurance for all the, I think, 15, 20 years. So, even educational institutes and schools, they'll give bullshit about, even Baiju, you know, that new institute. You think they care about your child's education and child's future? No, you sell money, they make revenue, I'll give you the course material, who the fuck cares? This is the reality of the world. So the faster you realize this, the better it is. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. You think I'm right, you think I'm wrong. I'm okay with being proven wrong. Remember, we live in a day and age of money, power, corruption. And where money and power is there, corruption will come in. Can't help it. So the only solution is we choose the lesser of two evils. That's our only hope. Because there are no saints. In this world today, there are no saints, only sinners. Choose the one who commits lesser sins. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Agree, disagree. Love to hear what you have to say. You guys take care. And yeah, I'll put the book review later on. Let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off. Ciao guys. Take care.